Welcome, Deathlings, to my Christmas party, a celebration of the Yule, a Yule-agy, if you will. I don't really have many friends, so the only person at my party is Sarah Troop, my right-hand woman and director of the Order of the Good Death.
That means that I'm responsible for organizing the order initiation rituals involving goats and cryptograms and cutting your bangs straight above your eyebrows.
Among other things.
Among other things.
Let's get cuddled in, everyone. I have brought the cocoa and useless Christmas crap, and Sarah has brought cookies!
No. These aren't cookies. These are fava de morte, beans of the dead. The ancient Greeks and Romans believed that the souls of their deceased ancestors resided in fava beans. At funerals, the beans were eaten, and at weddings, beans were presented to the bride and groom, who would eat them in hopes of attracting male ancestors to carry on the family bloodline.
Beans, good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you attract the souls of your dead male ancestors.
Usually they're eaten by Italians on All Souls Day, but since they're death cookies and this is a Christmas death party, I thought that we could leave them out for Santa.
That's a nice idea, but I'm gonna be honest, Santa doesn't really do it for me. He's too jolly, too uncontroversial. If we're gonna leave them for anyone, it should be someone better, like the Yule Cat. You know, the Icelandic folk monster that spends Christmas lurking around waiting to see if you received a new article of Christmas clothing. If you haven't, like not even a sock, the Yule Cat will tear you apart and eat you.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, man, that's the Yule Cat.
Okay, but if you're going to go with an Icelandic folk monster, why not the owner of the Yule Cat and the queen of them all, Gryla? Each Christmas, Gryla the giantess comes down from her mountain dwelling to hunt for naughty children. She places them in a sack and drags them back to her cave, where she boils them alive for her favorite stew.
Okay, but what about the Tomten? This little guy may look like the Expedia gnome, but don't let that fool you. In Scandinavia, the Tomte live among the dead in the burial mound surrounding the home. The Tomten acts as a caretaker, protector, and helper of the household and its resident children and animals.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Yeah, just don't piss them off. Then they'll kill the livestock and break things around your house. There are even some stories of the Tomte driving people insane with their tricks and biting them, and since their bites are usually poisonous, they lead to death.
I'm starting to think that we should pick somebody that's not going to kill us.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Okay, what about the Welsh celebration of Mari Lwyd? At Christmas time, groups of revelers will come around with a dead horse skull on a stick covered with a white cloth and festive ribbons. It's about rebirth. The mare has risen from the dead to ride the streets. It's joined by humans who represent the dead, reminding the living of their existence. The horse is trying to get in your house, and to keep it out, you need to engage in a battle of wits. In rhyme, no less.
Hey, what's up? I'm a dead horse, coming to your house with my zombie task force.
You're out tonight, terrorizing my hood. Can I placate you with a bit good?
No, don't give the cookies to a horse. What we need now is to do a final round. Most gruesome Christmas legend of them all. I vote for Père Fouettard. Medieval French legend has it that he's the sidekick of the gift bringer, Saint Nicholas. He's a greedy butcher with a greedy wife who lives in a little village next to a school that caters to wealthy children. One day, the couple comes upon 3 young boys who are students at the school. Anticipating the gold the boys may be carrying in their pockets, the Fouettards lure them into the shop, where the wife serves the children poisoned sweets. Père slits their throats, then puts his butchering skills to use by cutting up the children and placing their remains into barrels. Saint Nicholas hears of the murders and arrives to resurrect the children. Yay! He then drafts Père Fouettard into eternal servitude as his sidekick. Père now goes around with him dispensing coal and floggings to naughty children. I guess Saint Nick was like,
well, that was a little much with the murder and dismemberment, but Père, you've got skills I can use on my team, young man.
I vote for Perka. According to the medieval Germans, on the 12th night of Christmas, she roams the earth, rewarding those who are hardworking and generous, and punishing the idle and greedy. Children and adults alike are vulnerable to Perka's wrath. Her punishment of choice involves slashing open your stomach so she can violently rip out your intestines, which are then replaced by straw, rocks, and garbage. Being an adept seamstress, she'll just sew you right back up again and then be on to the next victim.
Okay, guys, for all the cookies, let me know in the comments whether you would rather be poisoned, butchered, and put into a barrel, or ripped open and stuffed with straw and rocks.
That seems like a very reasonable solution.
Yeah, and we'll just wait here with the cookies for a couple of days until all the votes are in. Brought to you with support from People's Memorial Association and the Co-op Funeral Home, and donations from viewers like you.
But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all,
and to all a good death."